Good morning, YouTube. So today I'm going to do the repotting and removal of the moss of this Phalaenopsis, which has 2 spikes, and here is the flower of it. If you've forgotten what it looks like, here. Okay. So we're going to take away the old spikes and change the potting medium or have a look at the roots. So here we go. Cut the spike. I'm going to cut it here at just above the last node. So it's a nice green spike, and I've sterilized my scissors with alcohol spray. There's one, and there's the other. There, done. So there's the still blooming flowers, and the reason I want to do this is I want to make sure that the plant has energy to put out a new spike, because in the fall, in the month of August or September, I expect a new spike. Let's have a look at the roots. This has been grown purely in moss and has survived with very little watering, once in a few weeks or something. I want to see what it's looking like in terms of its health. What is the root health really like? So look at that. It is so solid, packed in the middle here. The moss. Can you imagine trying to dry this out? And it's in the middle of the plant. So here we go. I've done this before. So this sort of video. So this is really for the benefit of people who've never seen it before or haven't gone through all those hundreds of videos before. So might be repetitious for some of you who've seen it before, but this is for the newcomers. So here we go. So that is the bunch of roots, which is not bad actually. It's not bad. Look at that. Some are healthy, offshoots from the old roots. Certainly no blackening or rotting, which explains the very steady health of this plant. But I have not seen growth. I would like to see more roots, like a nice vigorous outpouring of roots. I'd like to see some more leaf activity. It has put out 1 leaf, and of course for it to put out a flower, a plant has to be really, really healthy. So I'll show you in contrast what roots should look like when it's a very healthy plant. Give me a second. So here is an old Phalaenopsis that I have, and here are the roots inside. So many growing out, can you see? Still more coming. And look at that. Inside, it's totally packed with roots. Now that is a healthy plant, and that is how the roots should be. Lots and lots and lots of lovely green healthy roots. Okay. So what am I going to pack it in? I'm going to use Leca beads and a bit of moss, because I'm going to follow the routine of my other plants, which is weekly watering, which means I can't have too much moss. So I'm going to put some Leca beads at the bottom there, and then I'm going to mix it up with some of the moss, and we're going to plant the orchid back in there, and then pack all the medium all around. So I'll show you when I'm done. So one way to do is layer it, put alternate layers of Leca and moss, and then just keep adding in like a 50-50 proportion, some moss, but and maybe not even 50. I would say 25 moss and 75 Leca beads. And the purpose of packing it now is simply to stabilize the orchid, so that it feels secure wherever it is sitting. Because once an orchid feels secure, then it can start putting out a spike, because it has to feel able to hold the weight of a spike. So it's like bracing it for the purpose of spiking. So here we go, a little bit of more moss, just tiny strands you might say, not too many. Go under the leaf there, and keep on packing. Packing. until it is quite firm. Now there is a test to do to know if you've packed tight enough, and that is, you lift the orchid up by its leaves and see if it is holding, and that is a way to know that it is firm and secure and can bear its own weight. But have to be careful to take away these bits of moss that have fallen inside the leaves here, because that will retain moisture and can cause leaf rot. So we take that away. So here we go. Here we go. More. Now, packing, camping. Now, can I lift it? Yes. Now, this is secure. So, we're done. I'll let you know when we have a spike. Thanks for watching.